Vande Mataram students, today we are going to read lesson number 6, Heidi Learns to Read. Warm up. Which of these two pictures do you like more? Which place would you like to visit? Why? Discuss in class. So, here you can discuss with your parents. Heidi is a story of an 8 years old orphan who goes to live with her grandfather in Alps in Switzerland. She grows to love the mountains, the flowers, and the animals. She makes friends with Peter, who grazes her grandfather's goat. When she is sent to Frankfurt to be a companion to a rich girl, Clara, she is very unhappy and misses the mountains and the pine tree. She also meets Clara's grandmother for the first time. In this extract, Clara's grandmothers begin to understand how much Heidi longed to go back to the mountains and bright sunshine. The following day after dinner, Clara's grandmother, Frau Sissemann, said to Fräulein Rottenmeier, the housekeeper, "Go and bring Heidi to my room. I have some nice books with me I would like to give her." "But that's just it," replied Fräulein Rottenmeier, throwing her hands in despair. Of what use are the books to her? She does not even know the alphabet yet. It is quite impossible to teach her anything. The tutor will tell you himself if he don't have the patience of saint. He would be giving up. He would have given up trying to teach her long ago. Well, what is strange? The child does not strike me as being stupid, said Frau Sissemann shortly. "Now go and fetch her. She can look at the pictures for the timing." Fräulein Rottenmeier was about to say more, but Frau Sissemann had turned away and gone quickly towards her own room. She was very stupid. She was very surprised at Fräulein Rottenmeier's remark and was determined to find out more about the whole matter. Perhaps the tutor would help, although his conversation was so roundabout and healthy that she felt it might be difficult to get to the root of the problem. Heidi was greatly delighted with the beautiful colored pictures in the book which grandmother had brought. Suddenly, she cried aloud and turned a page, and when the old lady looked at the child, she saw that the tears were streaming down her cheeks. She looked at once at the picture. It depicted a beautiful green pasture of all sorts of animals grazing. In the midst, the shepherd leant upon his stick and looked happily at the flock. Everything was bathed in the golden light, for the sun was just setting in the horizon. Grandmother took Heidi's hand gently. "Don't cry, dear, don't cry. The pictures has reminded you of something, perhaps. But look, there is a beautiful story about it, and I am going to tell you about it tonight. There are many beautiful stories in the books which you can read over and over again. Come on, we must have a chat. So dry your tears and stand in front of me so that I can look at you. That's right. Now we are happy again." Heidi tried very hard to stop sobbing, but when at last she succeeded, grandmother said, Now I want you to tell me something. Child, how are you getting on with your lessons? Do you like them? Are you doing well? Oh no, replied Heidi, sighing, but I knew it would be impossible. What is impossible, Heidi? What do you mean? To learn to read? Is it so difficult? You don't say so. And who told you this? Peter did. He knows, for he has tried but can't learn. It is too difficult. What a boy Peter must be then. But listen to me, Heidi. We must never believe what the Peter says, but try for ourselves. I am sure you have never had paid enough attention to your lessons or looked properly at letters. It's of no use, said Heidi with a great ring of resignation. Now, Heidi, listen to what I have to say. You have now been able to read because you believe that Peter said. Now you must believe what I say when I tell you that you can learn to read like many other children who are like you and not like Peter. First, you must know what happens when you are able to read. Do you see the shepherd on the beautiful green pasture? Well, as soon as you can read, you shall have a book for yours very own, and then you will know the whole story just as if someone were to tell it to you. What the shepherd did to his sheep and goats, and a wonderful thing what happened to him. Wouldn't you like to know all that, Heidi?